I'm going to be brief. First and foremost, the battle of the sexes amongst black men and black women. Y'all got to cut that shit out. I just seen a video with a German woman talking about, black women is too loud and y'all got to know how to be softer to your men, and how she fed her black man bowls of fruit and the black man was loving her. This is what the German woman is saying. I want to say this first and foremost. Don't get it twisted. I hate that black women wear weaves. I hate weaves. I hate fake lashes. I hate the wigs. I hate all that bullshit. I'd rather my black women be natural. Right? I hate the loudness. I hate the talking back and everything. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to abandon no black woman. I'm not going to abandon no black women. Even though I complain about them, they get on my nerves and everything, I can't leave them stranded. Because these is my mothers, my sisters, these is my aunts, these is my daughters. This is my tribe. So even though they rebellious, rambunctious, some of them get a little bag, they think they're above us. Some of them get a little hoopty and they think they're in a Maserati or a Phantom. You know, a black woman get a little half-ass good job. She thinks she above a nigga. They get a little fucking Honda Accord and act like it's a Maybach. I understand all that. I'm still not going to abandon them. No matter how much they get on my nerves or whatever, I'm not going to abandon them. Because they don't know what's going on. Not all of them, but a great majority of them don't know what's going on. There's black women that do know what's going on. This is all Willie Lynch bullshit. Turn the men against the woman against the man, break up the black household. The black men will fuck with the white women or the Asian women, and then the black women will fuck with the white men and the Asian men, and then next thing you know, our genetics is everywhere and there's no more black people. It's all type of Drakes and J. Cole's and Alicia Keys and Holly Berry's going on. Niggas gotta focus up. There's a war going on. It's about to get super spicy. And black men and black women gotta stop going at each other, bashing each other, belittling each other. I don't give a fuck if a black woman make a bigger bag. Bitch, play your position and get you a good man and hold him down. Same way dudes, when black men got big bags, niggas hold down the black woman. Broads be broke. Niggas be rich. And niggas a wife a broke black chick. Because we don't be caring about all the trinkets and accessories. We just want a loyal, good, strong comrade. Right? So, women, black women, I don't care how big your bag is. Get y'all a strong dude. If his bag can't match our bag, at least he can make up in other qualities. He know how to fish, he know how to hunt, he know how to fix stuff, he know how to fix stuff around the house. He's a good dad, he's a good educator, he's a good fitness trainer, and etc. and etc. and etc. Get it together because this war is spicy and it's about to go down. The thing with Diddy, I'm not gonna talk about him personally, but I'm gonna say this. With money comes power. When people get money, people become more of who they really are. Right? So when people get this money and you can get all the jewelry you want, all the clothes you want, all the cars you want, you flying out various trips, you popping a billion bunnies, you doing everything you want to do. This will intoxicate you. As you become mentally intoxicated from having a lot of money, then you become delusional. When you become delusional, your judgment becomes very foggy. Right? There's a lot of rich people who will never think they'll be broke again, or they'll never think they'll be poor. And they arrogant and they misuse their authority, their fame, their power, they misuse it and they stomp on the little people, right? They say you judge a person. In philosophy, they say you judge a person by how they treat a person who has nothing and cannot benefit them. right? Because people will always treat a person nice when they need them, or if they know a person got something that they want, right? But in philosophy, they say you could judge a man's pure character by how he treats people who's not beneficial to him. He can't gain nothing from them, benefit from them, or nothing. How he treats them. That tells you a lot about him, right? When the city college thing happened, my man Al, a kid named Al from Vietnam, he had a sister. I think her name was Letitia or Tisha or Taisha, something like that. My man Al's sister got trampled in that city college event. And at that time I was hustling. I ain't go to the city college event because I was on the block getting to the bag. But I remember when that happened and everybody in my hood was sad, and that made me not like the guy who threw the city college party, right? So then as time evolved on and different things and other things happened, right? It's just been a paper trail. When a person has a consistent paper trail, that's who they really are, because we are creatures of habit by nature, right? So Kim Porter's dead. Shakur Stewart is dead. If y'all don't know who Shakur Stewart is, research him. Kim Porter's dead. Shakur Stewart's dead. Craig Mack's dead. Biggie's dead. Black Rob's dead. And a bunch of other people is dead, right? A lot of people die around this individual. There's always death around this individual. There's always sexual exploitation. There's always Caligula activities. There's always sexual deviancy. And it's just always darkness around this individual, right? Now he's in the same prison that Epstein was in. And Epstein had the real bag, way bigger than his bag. And Epstein allegedly killed himself. Some people say the guards killed Epstein. We don't know, but Epstein died in MDC, right? All type of notorious guys been in MDC. The blind Sheikh, the guy that was like one of the leaders of Al Qaeda or Taliban. All type of dudes, way more notorious than this little guy from Mount Vernon that reps Harlem, right? But people say, I don't wish jail on nobody. I think he needs to do time, because 20 years in jail will crystallize him. Hopefully. Right? 20 years is enough time to either make or break him. Right? Pressure bust pipes and pressure make diamonds. When you in the feds, they don't really care. They care about your bag, like the goons, the wolves that's hungry. But there's a bunch of other millionaires in there. There's a bunch of other powerful people in the feds. There's certain people in the feds that they don't care about no amount of money. They power is through the roof. They can have things done. People were raised, sacrificed, whatever. But one thing I learned when I went to prison to do my 13 years, right? Jail strips a man down to pure form. And what I mean by pure form is once you go to jail, you there in pure form. It's just you. Now people will see you for your aura, your character, your integrities, your moral compass, your principles, your protocol, right? You can't dazzle people with watches, clothes, money, materialism, fame, fortune. No. You have to deal with people in pure form. And I noticed when I did my time, it was a lot of dudes that was locked up that had a lot of money, but they couldn't read and write. So being that I always was studious and I always was an academic, intellectual type of person, these dumb guys that had a lot of money in the street but came to jail and couldn't write letters and stuff like that, they used to pay me to write letters for them. I used to draw envelopes and everything for them because I'm good with art. And they used to pay me to write the letters to their girl for them. And then their girls was falling in love with my letters. So that made them want to pay me more. Yo, my girl liked the letter, man. Because, they trying to keep their girl. So they giving me packs and packs of cigarettes and I'm writing letters for them. But what I learned is this. When these get money guys go to jail, a lot of them can't write, a lot of them can't read, a lot of them can't hold a woman's mind captive with dialogue and penmanship and intricate conversations, because when they was in the street, they was leading with their wallet. They was leading with their jewelry and their materialistic items. Right? So this will put Diddy in pure form, and he will see the dark side of the feds, especially if he go to MDX. He'll see how brutal it is, and he'll see real gangsters, not these people his money was hiring and his little intimidation tactics, right? He told Fab he want to party, right? So being that he loved to have these parties, these baby oil parties and all that, the feds would be a perfect place. They got booty bandits in there. They got niggas that'll snap his asshole with the cucumber and all that. Niggas that'll break him up. Muscle-bound, big brolic niggas that'll ape him. You know what I'm saying? He like, you know, he like that, right? He like that doodle, right? Niggas in there play with that doodle. He should be happy. You know, he tried to put up his $48 million house and his jets and all that, and the feds is letting him know that shit don't hold no weight. We don't want none of that shit. You ain't getting out. He can't fight, right? Because he always was a soft nigga. I remember, I don't know if it was Pistol Pete or Xavier from Bronx River, but Pistol Pete or Xavier, one of the big sex monies, they smacked the shit out of him before, right? Niggas smacked the shit out Puff, right? Puff was getting extorted. You know, rest in peace, B.O., free Pistol Pete. You know, in the early 90s when a lot of gangsters was out, and the rucker, in order to have a team on a rucker, you had to be like a Wooly or a known street nigga. This when Peter Shoe had a team, Mousy had a team, Uncle Juan had a team. This one you had any way you wanted, Flavor Unit. You had all type of teams. Was all type of teams at the rucker, right? Lady Evie had a team. Shout out to Lady Evie. A lot of people don't know Evie. Evie was a chick in the early 90s getting money. But old boy got drunk. He got power drunk. And what comes up must come down. When these people that come from amongst us get in power and no longer distribute and funnel money back to us so we can come up the ladder as well, we should never accept them back when they crumble or when they elevate and come back down. We should never ever allow them back amongst us, because they only back amongst us because they have nowhere else to go. Right? That's like a dude that leave his hood, he get rich, he leave his hood, he never come back. But the minute he popped, he want to come back to his hood. Yo, I love y'all niggas, y'all my day one niggas. Nah, we don't need you. You had that bag, you had that faloose, you had that ragu. You should have been coming back to us and investing in us and helping us climb up the ladder too. Right? As much as he put money into these parties, into that baby oil, into beating these chicks up and flying out and doing all this partying and balling, imagine if he put that money into programs that could have helped hundreds and thousands of young black youth become entrepreneurs, music execs, all type of things. He could have magnified these young dudes' talent and created a bunch of stars. Not just put his money into his sons and all these cameras to record all these Caligula, deviant, low vibrated activities, right? The cherry on the top of all this is this, people. Don't let this Diddy situation distract you, because the big picture is this presidency coming up with with Kamala and Donald Trump. So while all y'all looking this way, focused on Diddy and all these music execs and all that, that Kamala and Donald Trump shit is coming up. And it's about to get spicy. And they want the black community distracted. But focus on the Trump and Kamala shit, people. It's going down. My oxygen, iron.